I've been a big advocate for fasting, abstinence, and now I must clarify something, especially because I've learnt it recently. So I've written this as a post on my Instagram, and that's how I'm going to start this video. The title is, What Got You Here Won't Get You There. I used to think fasting was my secret weapon. It gave me control. It cut fat and it made me sharp. And for a while, it worked. Fasting helped me master my impulses, my hunger, my mind, my discipline. It was the system that got me lean, focused and free. But lately, I've been learning that the same system that built me might not be the one that sustains me. When you're carrying extra weight, fasting helps. But when you're already lean, your body starts to eat into itself. The thing that once healed you can start to hurt you. And that hit me, because this isn't just about food, it's about life. Some habits take you to a point, but once you reach the next level, those same habits might hold you back. Restriction got me here, but nourishment will take me further. Discipline built me, but balance will sustain me. Maybe that's the lesson. To recognize when a chapter has served its purpose, and to have the courage to evolve beyond it. Winner Krizz. Now, fasting was probably the best things I discovered on my self-improvement journey. I was 90 plus kilograms, skinny arms with a big gut, a puffed up face, and inside I thought I was the guy, but outside I was just another skinny fat Asian dude. That build that we all know about because you eat too much. Rice and curry, snacks. I was a binge eater and I found comfort through food. And when I discovered fasting, in such a short time I was able to shred weight and get myself into the best shape of my life. I took myself through the 75 hard challenge and experimented with OMAD. I tried the steak and eggs, the keto diet. Eventually I realized that Mondays and Thursdays, the days that our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, would fast, they were the days that I would like to try one meal a day, OMAD. And actually, I found it so rewarding that I found myself experimenting and trying on other days. I'd extend the fast. I even got to a 48-hour fast. These prolonged fasts helped me not only lose weight but build muscle. The physique that you guys see today, much of it I attribute to my fasting. Now, nutrition is key. And so when you are replenishing your food stores with your one meal a day, I'll insert some pictures, I was eating good. But what you need to realize is what got you there or what got you here won't get you there. And so these prolonged fasts, now I'm waking up feeling a lot more tired and groggy. Whereas before I was waking up full of life and energy. Now I feel myself always thinking about food and food noise, whereas before it was fueling me. The no food, going without, the abstinent was giving me more fuel to my fire. And so I've realized that the same input, fasting, is leading to two different outputs. And actually my physique has started to decline. I hit a climax, but actually I've not been getting better. Worse, I didn't stay the same, it deteriorated. And I'm not happy with that. And I can attribute, I think, some of it to fasting. So if you're watching this as a skinny fat guy or overweight, it got me here and it's brilliant. What it does for the mind is impeccable. Hence why I feel like I still want to do it. However, I can't prioritize the benefits that fasting has on the mind over the detriment fasting is currently doing to my body. And much like in the Winner Krizz letter I wrote, I must be nourished now. I must balance now and sustain now. And so the approach is slightly changing. I believe I'll still do intermittent fasts and skip breakfast and stretch it out that way, but it's more about eating more food, simply, volume, increasing the calories for me. And I got into the habit of fasting so much. Honestly speaking, we were borderline and currently am on an eating disorder. And so be very careful with this love for fasting, because it does ruin your relationship with food if you fall into the trap of fasting and binging, and it means you're not doing it correctly. And so the perfect fast is you fast and you eat when your body is hungry, and you eat enough that it refills you until you can continue this cycle again. and you break yourself and rid yourself of this fasting and binging cycle. And so, like I said, it's not just about food, it's also about life. And if we can start to understand that certain habits take you to a point, but then afterwards you must reshift, repivot, and strategize once more, get a new tactic. It's not just about nutrition, is it? You can apply this into business, you can apply this into your relationships. A certain approach in business, maybe selling at a certain price point, will take you to a point, and then maybe you have to re-strategize and set new pricing points because operations are costing too much. The ad spend is too high. The ROAS ain't worth it, right? Or maybe your approach taking your dating scene. You've done it and it got you to a certain point, but now you don't want to deal with these sort of girls. You want a higher caliber of girl. And so now you must change your approach, re-strategize and pivot. And so what got you here won't get you there. I don't want you boys to build habits and then get attached to them. Get attached to the self-improvement. Get attached to continuously getting better. It doesn't matter what vehicle you're in, so long as you're moving towards the goal. So even for me, lesson learned. I don't love fasting. I love what fasting did for me and where it got me. And now I'm looking forward to the next endeavor, right? Maybe I go down a bodybuilding route. Maybe I go down an athletic route. Regardless, because I've rid myself of this obsession, because fasting got me here, now I'm able to repivot, and there's endless opportunities on what we could do. And if this is something that interested you and you'd want to know more, feel free to check out our school community. We talk about stuff like this and way more. And we're also building a community of like-minded individuals. So if you have questions and you want to see what other people are experimenting, not just fasting, some of the guys might be doing steak and eggs. Other guys are running the fast with me, right? My students. And they talk about the benefits that they receive. And some guys are on a bulk and they're eating more. And so all of this are conversations we're having inside the Winners Project. If you're a winner and you have a goal you're working towards, you're a dream chaser, then check out our school community. Anyways, boys, that's Winner Krizz out.